There are a couple maybe familiar stories that you would know of disciples of Jesus who have changed the world outside of Scripture. For instance, you probably have heard the name Frederick Douglass. If you don't know Frederick Douglass, please leave here immediately after we're done and get to know Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass is probably, if not the most, one of the most powerful voices in the abolitionist movement in the 1800s. Unbelievable man of faith and character, and led the way in the abolitionist movement. Frederick Douglass is a pretty well-known name. The name you may not know is Sophia Auld. When Frederick Douglass was a boy, his first slave owner died in the early 1800s, and Frederick was moved to Baltimore. And there he lived with the Auld family. Sophia is the wife. And she had a passion for making sure that he was educated and trained. She took her son's school books and her Bible, and she taught Frederick Douglass how to read. She taught him from Scripture. She did this all behind her husband's back. When he found out, he was furious and threw an absolute fit. But by the time he was throwing a fit, it was too late. Frederick was well educated, around 13 years old. He gave his life to Christ. He went on to teach Sunday school. He taught other African-American slaves how to read using the New Testament, became again a leading voice in the abolitionist movement, found his freedom in 1838. By 1839, Frederick Douglass was a licensed minister at a church, and it was a powerful voice for freeing slaves. What would make a white woman in Baltimore in the 1800s go against every pattern of her world? Her entire world screamed, "He is nothing, he's less than." What would make her take the step of educating him to the point that she did, going against the pattern of her world? What's it take to do that?